Hello. So, the last video I made was not very long, but I am back to feeling me. So, this video will probably be a bit long. So, first, I want to hit on a different topic in my video, and I think that will be a thing that is repetitive with me. But, so I was on my news section on my phone, and I come across a lot of this stuff about BTS. Now, if you don't know who BTS is, they're this K-pop boy band who has gotten very popular everywhere. Anyways, so before I before it seems like I'm dissing them, I used to be a really big K-pop fan. Not so much anymore, just grown a little bit. um, but I guess like their fans ended up bashing this woman because she made a comment. I guess they're going to be talking in the UK or something like that, and she made a comment that they're not really important, and they started bashing the woman and saying different things to her. I mentioned BTS, but this is about fans of any celebrity, whether it's a music artist, an actress, or an actor, or a YouTuber, whoever is just very popular and you have fans. You know, anytime someone says something that is their opinion of that person or that group, their fans try to attack them, and it's so unnecessary because at the end of the day, they're not the only people that you are a fan of. So why would you bash someone based on their opinion? Because they're not bashing you based on your opinion that you like that person. So let's lead into the video. Accepting people for who they are, and their opinions on whatever. You do not have to just have this big thing because someone disagrees with you on something. You don't always have to, put your opinion above someone because you think someone else is better. That's not right. And it's definitely not going to make you seem any better of a person, and honestly makes you look bad. Nobody can say anything about Beyonce without, her beehive or whatever. I don't know what her fan club is called. Without her fans, bashing people. That's their opinion. In all honesty, at the end of the day, we're all human beings. They came into this earth just like everybody else came into this earth from their mother. They're going to die just like everybody else at some point will die. They go through their own problems in life just like everybody else go through their own problems in life. And if you don't think that when they were growing up that they didn't have the same things going through their mind as other people, when you get to those ages where you are asking questions about yourself and you're trying to discover you, then you clearly do not have a brain. Now, I know you have a brain because we are all formed like that. So, you don't have to, put your opinion above others. It's just like when that Cardi B and Nicki Minaj thing was going on, which is a questionable beef. But, my opinion, you see? Still, you had Cardi B fans who originally were most likely Nicki Minaj fans, bashing Nicki Minaj. And you had Nicki Minaj fans who probably listened to some of Cardi B's songs before they had this beef bashing Cardi B. It's so unnecessary because at the end of the day, whether you like their stuff or you don't like their stuff, they're humans. So it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter what your opinion is or what the other person's opinion is. But what does matter is that you are able to have an opinion. And everybody should be able to respect that for each individual human being. You have to be able to accept one another within this world. For faults, for the good things they do, you know, for the bad things they do. And I don't mean accept that they do bad. I mean accept that person. Like, you know that they do bad. So if you don't want to be a part of that, well, leave them alone. But at the end of the day, you have to accept somebody who for who they are, so that you can look at someone and still treat them in a humane way. You know, I think that the most important thing about living beings, and I say living beings because if you look at animals too, different animals, all types, they have the capability of feeling emotion, and they know this is right, this isn't right, you know. So, but I think the best thing about being a living being is the fact that we are able to have emotions, and we are able to look at each other. And if you are someone who has a genuine heart, you can feel where someone else is coming from, whether you like it or not. And that is a part of growing within yourself, because if someone has a different opinion than you, you should be able to either A, take it an example for if you're talking about a celebrity, ignore it because it doesn't matter what their opinion is. If you like them, their opinion isn't going to change you from liking that person or that group, okay? But it allows you to, you know, be able to communicate. If you just have to say something, like take a different scenario, like say it's something small, like you live with a roommate and you like to keep a certain amount of milk or eggs, but for some reason your roommate uses the milk and the eggs because they're like, well, we could just buy some more. Well, that's their opinion. And if you can be mature enough and, you know, peaceful enough within yourself to just sit down and talk to them, hey, this is why I like to keep this amount of eggs or this amount of milk. It allows you to be able to communicate with people better. So, you know, when I saw that, that kind of gave me the inspiration to make this video, because I really don't like how people feel like they have to treat one another for someone who you first and foremost don't actually know. And I don't mean stalking to find out everything that about that group or that person. They don't know you, okay? I can see if you're a family member or a friend, a real friend, like they talk to you every single day, but you're a fan. They don't know you. And in all honesty, while there are genuine musicians and different types of artists, and when I say artists, I mean like within whatever the different things I pointed out in the beginning of the video. You know, there are some genuine ones where if they see a fan at any point, you know, they are happy that you're a fan. But there are some that fake it for the cameras, and you have to remember that there are some that fake it for the cameras. I'm not saying that it's BTS. I'm not saying it's Beyonce, but you know, you never know. You never know who is faking for the camera to make it seem like they're this genuine person, and they're not. It's all about, if you see this person and, you know, you go up to them and, you know, and then you're like, oh, I'm just a big fan and can I have your autograph? And they're like ecstatic, you know, and there's no cameras around, then they're genuine. If they're not, and we have to exclude Kanye West from this completely, because he clearly doesn't care if a video camera is in front of him or not. He doesn't like people, I don't think. I don't know. That's not what this video is about. You know, but you don't know them, so you don't have to treat someone else who has an opinion about someone, you know, like they are, you know, just coming out of an insane asylum. You know, they have opinions. That's what we as humans do. You have to be able to calm yourself, even if it's something that really ticks you off. Like, if somebody said, you know, wow, Drake is, you know, the trashiest person to ever existed, that I've ever seen to exist, you know, and you like Drake, You can't just be like, what? Bro. You know, you have to be able to be like, I like Drake. I accept that you don't, but around me, could you please not say that? Even if you do say something of any sorts that you don't like him, but just know that I do, okay? Personally, I don't listen to Drake, but I know people do. So, the point is treat people, you know, like treat people with common decency because, that's just it helps with the human experience. Do you know how okay, you could go way further allowing yourself to just be open to conversation with someone who has an opposite opinion of yours, because say that you meet someone and you don't like the same food, but you agree on so many other things. You have to allow yourself to be open enough to speak to people. So, this particular video is about opening yourself up to the human experience and not allowing someone else's opinion to make you feel like you have to yell at them or, beat them up or, piss you off to the point that you can't think about anything else but the fact that this person says something, and if you don't say something else back that's genuinely as hurtful, then, you're gonna go crazy. That's not how it works. Allow yourself to be open to the experience of life. Allow yourself to learn about others, because honestly, you know, I would have to say my best friend is my sister. And there are so many different things that we disagree upon, but there are so many different things that we agree upon. And, when we were growing up, we never really talked and, hung around each other. Honestly, we didn't really care for one another that much. We didn't like each other at all. However, once we got older and we were able to just talk and just learn about each other, we discovered that, not only are you my sister, my sibling, but you are a friend, and you can make friends out of people that you disagree with. So allow yourself to be open to that. Allow yourself to be open to other opinions. Allow yourself to be open to the human experience, to life itself. That's my video for today. Thanks for watching.